memories are on replay. I reach for you, but you're thousands of miles away. Every heartbeat, every breath is filled with thoughts of you. I am so lost without you, and I don't know what to do. Sleepless nights, filled with all the things I didn't say. That will make it okay. Turn back time, never let you slip away. Every heartbeat, every breath is filled with thoughts of you. I am so lost without you, and I don't know what to do.
Oof, it is cold and a little windy. Let's grab my notes real quick. I spent my last couple of sessions working really hard to get 360 freestyle shvets off of the nose of my skateboard, and also trying to get a 360 shove it out of a Casper. And in part, I was doing this because I really wanted to fit them into the video that I just made, the 100 plus freestyle skateboarding tricks for beginners and intermediate skaters. And in the process of making that video, I got to thinking about one of those funny moments that I have as a skateboarder, and it's the moment when something just clicks. Sometimes it comes out of nowhere. I just do something by accident and it really works out. But sometimes it's a new perspective. I start thinking about the trick in a new way that unlocks it compared to what I was doing before. That Casper to 360 shove it out was a perfect example of this happening. I was trying really, really hard to do a shove it out of it, and I just had a hard time keeping the board underneath me. I was jumping to the side, and I really had a hard time getting my back foot to scoop and really follow through on that 360 shove it. But then I had this moment, I had like a really strong try, and I was like, oh, that felt a little bit more impossibly. I can't do an impossible, but when I worked on impossibles and when I was getting closer, I was definitely getting this much better follow through on the scoop. So I told myself, all right, let's keep doing the Casper, but instead of doing a shove it out, let's try an impossible out. And I know that that was the moment that helped me unlock the trick, because I started getting able to do that full scoop. I was following through really well just by reframing in my mind that this wasn't a scooped shove it, this was a scooped impossible, and I was able to land the trick the very same day that I made that perspective shift in my mind. Oof. Sometimes it's focus. When it came to the 360 shove it off of the nose that I just landed, after the first couple of sessions, I was getting a lot better at rolling faster. I was getting more confident. I was jumping to the spot that I had to be jumping to, but I was still missing a proper shove it scoop off of the nose, a proper flick of my foot, if you will. So after I started building up all the other little building blocks to that trick, the final thing for me was just focusing on that one final detail, just getting a much stronger, much snappier flick off of my front ankle and really trying to whip that board around. So once I was able to focus just on that minute detail, because the other stuff was coming a lot more naturally at that point, once I could focus on that tiny detail, I was able to unlock that trick in particular, and I've landed it quite a few times, though mostly sloppily, but still. I went from not being able to land it at all to being able to land it sloppily pretty much after really narrowing in my focus on that one little final detail.
And I don't know what to do.
It's so sad because I landed the most perfect one right after my camera died. But it's also exciting that I've done my first finger flip since I've sprained my my thumb, so yes. Oh, it's cold. When it comes to tricks suddenly clicking, I do think there always seems to be this final last piece of the puzzle, so to speak. The one detail that I wasn't quite focusing on well enough or executing well enough. But once I do, all of the puzzle pieces seem to fall into place. It's something that I quite enjoy when it comes to learning how to skateboard, trying to figure out where all the little puzzle pieces go and figuring out the new tricks that are like puzzles to me. And so I wanted to just share this little thought sequence that I was having with you. Anyways, I'll share a little bit more of my session. Right now I am working on kind of a fake competition run. I don't have a competition that I know I'll be able to make it to in the near future, but I do still enjoy making up contest runs, so that's what I'll be playing with probably for the rest of my session. And regardless, I hope you enjoy the video. It's cold. Oh my god, and it's windy.